everybody. I'm Trezene, and you were watching the American crime story, The Assassination of Gianni Versace pregame show. I am joined with, is this the Revolution? Or is
it's just the
Revolution. Just the Revolution today?
I ain't got no energy for this show, man. I just showed up so I don't get fired.
I heard that. The show ain't got no energy for the show. It's not just you. For those who've been watching the show, I don't know if you feel the same way that I do. It is a total snooze fest. Last week, we announced the possibility of holding a press conference to cancel this show. We decided against that just for the sake of giving it one more chance. And I'll tell you, The Revolution, I was hopeful at the beginning of this episode. It started off quick. It had a good pacing. It actually showcased a quick, brutal, nasty murder with a hammer. It was awesome. He captured that very, very well. But then it went back to being slow. Revolution, you said something the very first episode of this show.
Okay, what did I say?
Where you said, I was hoping that this story went back to the beginning and talked about Andrew Cunanan as a kid, as a child, and gave us information about his background and him growing up, his parents, and that kind of stuff. And at this moment, I'm like, you are absolutely right. It absolutely should have. Because we are now in a second episode in a row where we have not seen Gianni, Donatella, like nobody. It's just been all about Andrew. And they keep introducing us to new characters that get killed off in that same episode. So we don't really see it. And there's no ABC story. Like
it's very static. It's very static. But okay, so here's the thing though, right? That I think about the killings, right? The introduction of a character and then their killing. I feel as though that they play them exactly how they were in Andrew Cunanan's life. They meant nothing. That they were someone for him to get from point A to point B. So, in line with that, I think that they're on the money. Could I be reaching? Is this conjecture? Sure. But how many times am I right about this stuff?
Quite often.
It's very funny. Rafael Martinez, Dirty Mark's contributor. He, a lot of people don't know this. But I want to say this. I've been wanting some way to do this or something, but he created our hashtag. We the Five. Rafael Martinez created it.
I didn't know that.
Rafael created We the Five.
Hey, Rafael.
He created that. 2 years ago when we were batting around all of this stuff, one day he was just like, I got it. And he sent it and he was like, it's We the Five. And I was like, okay, like,
hey.
I took it to everybody else and was like, what do you think? Everyone was like, yeah, I think that's it.
Great hashtag.
So Rafael Martinez. So he sent me something. I don't know if I can say this, but I won't say any names. But he and I had a conversation about Marvel and their directors and why they select, any directors, people that had small film work, and then allow them to have these big budgeted films because Marvel really is in control.
Absolutely.
We have confirmation. Marvel's in control of their films. They are in control of the budget. They are in control of costume design. Like, they have art design. All of that, they literally... What people don't know, though, is so few directors are actually over the entire size and scope of their film. A true director is really there getting the best performance out of the actor. That's what they're there for. They're there to get the scene to get the scene correct with the actor. The cinematographer is the guy that's making it look the way that it looks. He's getting that. And you have some directors with great eyes who work with their cinematographer to establish certain looks and stuff like that. I say all that to say this is that I don't know if Ryan Murphy really thought that hard about it. I don't know. Sometimes fans kind of fill in plot holes for stories that they love. I mean, people do it with Star Wars all the time. And it's all this conjecture. They fill it in because they love it so much. And they don't want it to have plot holes and people to attack it. This series, however, I said this series, however,
She got something to say about this series.
She's like, you have something to say? I'm like, nah, homie, I really don't. So, yeah, it's very static. It's very dry. It's very generic. I still think that this is the wrong move for season 2, but it's hard to go from such an amazing season. And I just think that this is what I say all the time about Americans being greedy. That we can't just have had one great limited series
and left it right where it was.
Left it right there. And like, nah, there aren't any more American stories like that. And the ones that there are even bigger period pieces than OJ. You're talking like 80s, you're talking 70s, you're talking 60s.
Name one like that comes to mind for you.
Oh, the murders of Manson, Sharon Tate and them, like all of those murders.
Okay.
That comes to mind because that's a great American crime story, you know. And then for those girls to go on trial, like, do you know the ins and outs of that trial and how bizarre
just
it was?
a little bit, and how loyal they were, and
and shaving their heads and putting swastikas on, like doing all that stuff. That would have been great for film. However, Quentin Tarantino, God rest his soul, has sank his claws into. He's dead. His career is dead. It's over.
Oh shoot!
It's pretty.
It's done.
If Mel Gibson came back, then anybody can come back because Mel Gibson's supposed. He should just be a mummy right now. Like he should just. Yeah, he should be decrepit. But where was I? What was the absolute point I was trying to make?
But choosing the right story.
Yeah, so he already has that. Like, I would have thought that the Menendez brothers would have been a good one.
Yes, that would have been great.
Because I don't think that we still know
a lot about it.
Like,
and there's a trial in that.
Yeah, it was a big trial in that. One of my favorite parodies of it, though, is The Cable Guy. Did you ever watch Cable Guy?
No.
You never seen Cable Guy with Jim Carrey?
Oh, The Cable Guy, yes.
You know, he's parodying the Menendez brothers.
No, I did not know
with
that.
Brother Sweet Brother, the Matthews Brother Sweet Brother, and he was on the phone. It was a gang. I think they were Asian. Listen, and everybody was watching this trial of these twin brothers committing this murder, and Brother Sweet Brother was the name of the made-for-TV movie. Oh my God, that was one of Ben Stiller's best works, in my opinion. But you look at that and go, where do you go from here? And I think they just he half-assed did it, and they're gonna pay the price for it. It reminds me a lot what happened on HBO. What's the name of that series on HBO that the first season was so good? It's a crime story.
We're not talking about The Wire.
No. It's oh man, I love it. Me and Jamie Tony out there. Oh my goodness, nobody's watching that. Okay, talk about something else so I can find it.
Okay.
And Woody Harrelson. It's Woody Harrelson and Woody. True Detective.
Okay.
True Detective, right? True Detective season 1 was brilliant, right? It was absolutely brilliant, and so they brought it back for a second season, and people hated it. I didn't hate it so much, but it was a departure, and it wasn't really a departure. It just wasn't as good as the first season, and so they didn't come back with a third season, but HBO came back with The Night Of. Did you watch that? Oh, you should watch it. So The Night Of, I don't care when it was, since Jamie and I got into not a heated debate, we just got into a conversation about it. I believe that The Night Of was actually True Detective season 3.
And they rebranded it.
Rebranded it because it was like, we want this to work, and True Detective right now as a brand is a little tainted. Like, we're going to come back after, the stink is washed away. This, I don't know what they're going to do for season 3. Like they literally have to be in a bunker trying to concoct. Yeah, like, it's only a few stories. Like, Courtney and Kurt, I kept talking about that. We already see that they already have a Biggie and Tupac, which would have been
great.
Which would have been a great
because again,
story.
you have a whodunit situation,
It's a whodunit.
and there's many things that you could do in a story to showcase who could have done it or highlight who could, like all the evidence. It would have been just like OJ.
Yeah,
and that's it.
And
that season.
you know, I'm sorry. I think OJ is it. I think that to this day, the reason why OJ Simpson is so polarizing is because that story is such a did he not do it? Like,
and there's so much to show arguments for and against.
Yeah.
And you had, bigger than life characters, if you will, in that one.
Real.
And they're real.
Shapiro was a complete weirdo with his eyebrows.
Yes.
Well, OJ, Juice. Wait a minute now. Hey, let everybody know that I'm still the quarterback. Am I not still your lawyer, OJ? Am I not?
Awesome.
Am I not still,
Yeah, it's awesome. We don't have this one at
No.
all.
It's
and to be quite honest, this last episode actually reminded me of the movie Misery. A very bad, like stealing from the movie Misery, where we had this great first opening scene, and then you're holding someone hostage for the rest of this very slow, dark, sad, depressing episode. It's,
no, Brent, I'm not wearing a members only jacket. You wish. This is high fashion. I'm sorry, sir, that your eye isn't as discerning as your spirit.
Hey, Brent, how you doing?
So, I don't see any names on it. That means that it's high fashion, my friend.
Oh my God.
Yes, everything.
Let's see what else was in here.
See here. See this leopard print for you. A little style, a little panache. You know what I'm talking about, friend? Yes. You did try it. But you failed. Back to you. What were you saying before I was so Christianly interrupted?
Christianly interrupted? Christianly shaded? All that? No shade.
If Jesus is the light. There's that.
Okay. I mean, I really don't have much to say. This will be episode 5 tonight. Yeah. He's already killed 5 people in 4 episodes. We have seen Andrew Cunanan kill 5 people in 4 episodes already. In one episode, he killed 2 people. No, wait. Yeah, in 2 episodes, he's killed 4 people, actually. So it's just,
The timeline on it is like in a week or so?
Yeah, so this last episode, he killed 2 people a week before he kills the property person, Lee Miglin, a week later. So we're moving backwards in time. So this dude literally kills his boyfriend, his boyfriend's lover, in the same episode, and then a week later, it's moving too fast. And you know what? I can see your perspective of showcasing these victims from Andrew's perspective, but I'm like, Andrew, we wouldn't even know who you were if you didn't kill Gianni. And so these people have been involved in this, have also been killed. And I kind of would like, hey, if you're going to focus on Andrew rather than Gianni, which you guys have, then maybe give us a little bit more about these victims. They lost their lives too. Like I would have preferred that perspective as well, to kind of give us more about these people and start it from the beginning and go forward. This moving backwards and treating it just so quick and short. I'm just like,
I think you could have done the A story and a B story. I think an A and a B story in this world would have sufficed. I think every episode should have had an A, should have had a B. And I think that the A should have always remained law enforcement. I think it should have started, like I said, it should have started with Andrew on the beach doing his whole thing, looking at the gun, then walking up to him and then killing him. And be like, yo, started off with a bang. Pun, not so much intended, but I knew what I was doing. So, start there and then go back to the FBI, talk about this quiet manhunt for Andrew Cunanan, who's done these things, right? And then you talk about that, and then you go have it, months earlier, and then show Andrew starting out before all this happened. Then a bureau agent being contacted, like, hey man, we got this murder. We don't seem to. If you guys have anything to connect it with, and then tell this story of this parallel how the FBI found out about this murder, and they both keep going, and he's seemingly one step ahead of them. And I think that everything that we saw, him get a newspaper and all that, that really should have been like the second to last episode.
Yeah,
like that
I agree with you. I agree with you.
They gave us everything in the first episode, and I'm sorry, but I was not interested. As I said, I saw the entire. That's the movie. You gave me everything. You met in the club.
Yes, everything.
You were with your friend's house. You were getting ready to jag off to your friend's husband, laying in bed.
Gross.
I mean, you was getting ready.
So gross.
You was getting ready to tug one out. You were like, You was all had your little skivvies on, and you was all ready for action. And then you were like, what? Good morning. Hey.
And jumped in the bed with them both.
Hey, guys. I can't jump in the bed. He's skilled. Because if I'm turned on by it, and I'm jumping in the bed, they like, fam, what's happening right now? Just, I was, yeah. So what's popping? We finna get this started, or no?
Oh, shoot.
Yes, we. And you because you always gotta act sleepy. That's it, be like, so you can blame it on, what?
Yeah, you gotta act sleepy.
It's here. I mean, we might as well do something with it.
Why did you just...
I'm so tired. Oh, a boner. Oh, my God. I must have been having a crazy dream. And whoever touched it, hey, it's party time,
Did Brent just log off? What? No more comments, Brent? You don't got no more. Has he disappeared, huh? He's out of here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Wait. He said him and the deacon's gonna meet you outside. Oh my goodness.
That's fine.
Wow.
That's fine.
Church do not make people less violent.
Let me say this. Well, the Bible is very violent. Let me tell you something, though, okay?
Uh-huh.
Don't nobody want to get their ass kicked while I'm wearing church shoes. Okay?
I actually would like to see that, actually.
Because I will have the slip and slide boys on doing work. Like, when you on church shoes, it's like you really got to be like Bruce Lee. Like, it's over. Like, you're not fighting to be pretty. It's like, hey, because if I fall backwards, if I slip, if I'm on my back, it's over with. You know what I mean? If I get these pants dirty, I'm upset. So you in them church shoes, and you got to get your stance and just pow, pow, pow. You just got to get them off you, man. I'm speaking from experience.
I was about to ask you, have you done this fighting in church shoes?
Yeah, I done fought a couple times in church shoes. Yeah, now let's understand. Church shoes are different than dress shoes.
Yeah, what's the difference? Please help me.
Church shoes were typically, when I was younger, cheaper shoes that had like...
Very slick at the bottom, no grip.
No grip. Them joints was just... They was church shoes, man, because you literally only wore them 2 days out of the week. You literally wore them 2 days out of the week. You know? And it was, for me, was from like being a little kid, and they didn't have like designer shoes for you, so all your shoes was plastic.
Yes.
They was all plastic. They wasn't. I'm just trying to make all the viewers feel.
So that you're not above them, or they're beneath you.
I don't want them to feel beneath me.
Okay.
I'm in a designer coat. It's obvious. I'm wearing leopard print. It's obvious. I am wearing a red pant.
Very nice pants.
Yes, I am wearing Italian sneakers. It's obvious. Okay. I come from old money. Old Negro money. Old Negro money, okay? All of this is being financed by the oldest Negroist money that one could find. So I tried to elite myself down.
Elite down.
Elite down. I tried to not be so pedalized. So, again, yes, my shoes were Italian even as a child.
Okay.
Definitely leather, maybe not Italian. I kid, I jest. But yes, some of my friends from the lower regions of class,
Oh my God.
they in fact did have speak and spell. My first church shoe, Fisher Price footwear. My first dress shoe. They pull the string and it tells you what you should match it with. These shoes are black.
What?
These shoes are brown.
What?
To help them in their style.
I
To help them.
yeah. I appreciate the explanation.
Yes,
you,
yes,
you
yes.
talking to somebody who would wear the same thing every day if she could. Yeah.
Yes.
I'd
Well,
wear
my father, my mother, and God rest his soul, my uncle, the most sophisticated amongst my clan, would teach me patterns and things like that of that nature in Connecticut, where everyone talks like this. No one actually moves their teeth in Connecticut.
How do you even say Connecticut without moving your teeth?
Rather. Yeah. It's an acquired skill.
Okay.
Yes. Would you like to hear more about my fascinating family, or do you want to talk about this bullshit show? Or would you like to hear about the bourgeoisie, Negroes, and Negresses?
Is there a third option?
No.
Y'all have any predictions?
Yes.
More boring, just as slow, and the next episode will probably bring us another character that will do their best to try to carry the episode. This week we had, I forget the gentleman's name, who played the boyfriend who got shot in the head and in the eye and in the back in a field where Andrew laid down next to him as he was dead to close his eyes and cuddle. He did a great job in the episode. Last week we had old chick from Who's the Boss, Judith Light. It was nice seeing her on screen. She definitely was a star.
Absolutely, Judith. Oh, she was so drab. She was always arguing with Tony. Did we ever find out who, in fact, was the boss? I don't think we ever knew. I would have said it was Mona. Mona was the boss.
Okay, that's true.
Oh, she was a delightful redhead
I have a
little
question.
sex pot.
I just want to ask you that question.
Yes.
For those who don't know, Revolution has a box radar. Can I say that?
Absolutely.
Judith Light. Good box, okay box, bad box.
It's decent.
Decent?
It's decent. But here's the problem with Judith. Judith gets too excited. Judith is, oh my God, this is so, and you're like, darling,
How do you know that?
Calm down. I know these things, honey. I am the Professor X when it comes to sex. Okay, I should just be in a wheelchair. My powers are telling me that this box is trash. I got my favorite part.
I would like the intern to write down that FCN talent, we need to have our own X-Men. Everybody has powers. Yeah. What is their power in real life? That actually would be good.
I believe the one Hoke Tone, he would be known as.
I am saying this feed.
He would be the Beast Baby.
The Beast Baby.
Yes, he's a little monster. A little snuggly little monster.
He is a teddy bear.
He's a cuddly little monster. He is. He's a cuddly little monster.
J. Cole? What you think, J. Cole?
I would call him. I'd be pretty basic like him.
Oh.
I would call him Cyclops.
I did not see that coming. Oh my god.
Cyclops.
Okay.
Because he has one eye just like a dick. J. Cole's a dick.
Terrified to ask about myself, but I will. I didn't bust everybody else out. Revolution. What about Tresnay?
You all have been watching ACSVersace broadcast of American Crime. I am Guess the Revolution. I bid you all a very comfortable good evening.
Yeah. What he said.
No, but seriously though, my God. Crops that we have produced. Yes, I will say this on camera. They can go back and look at this. I do not care. I will take money from any NAACP. Do I mean NAACP? What's the other organization for collegiate athletic?
NCAA?
Yeah, those people. They're all the same. Niggas in sports and niggas, they do one and the same thing. You know, athleticism is a terrible thing to waste. Isn't that NAACP? Combine them together and you get that. Athleticism is a terrible thing to waste. Yes, I'm taking all the bags. All of them. Anyone is like, hey, can you deliver your son? Absolutely. Hey, can you deliver your nephew? Of course I can. Where's that check, though?
Where's that check?
Where's that check? Under the table. Under the table. Offshore account to this here. Yes. Yes. Account number. Yes. Escrow. Perhaps. Cash me outside.
Can we redact that from the feed,
Way
please?
outside.
Can we redact that, please, technical director?
Nope, it's there.
Okay. All right. Well. Oh my God. We should have just closed the show when you closed it. No? You still want to have a good time with viewers? How many viewers we got? We got 3 people watching.
Yeah.
Is it those 3 people in this studio right now?
Probably.
Oh my God.
You guys have anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, I don't know.
Anything?
No. Yes, intern.
What expert?
Stupid actress. You have the ability to be a stupid actress. The stupidest of all the actresses.
Oh my God.
That would be you.
With no eyebrows.
Hulk a teddy monster.
And you guys are getting cut.
What? How are you going to do this to us?
Baby powder, baby powder.
Blame Versace for not being more interesting.
Yeah, I mean, they at least had a good song in this episode. I can't remember what it was, but I'm like, oh, yay, bring back the gay playlist.
What's happening? I got some serious bulgage happening.
What, do you got some bulgage
I
happening?
got some bulgage happening.
First of all, I can't see if my glasses are on. You do.
Alright.
You trying to do what we did for the Grammy Live event. See, we had our thighs out for them views.
Listen,
And you,
thigh meat's always selling. Okay? Ain't nobody checking for bulging balls.
eggplant, always. We want to
Nobody's-
see the print.
Nobody's looking.
Ladies always want to
Are
see
they?
the print. Yes, because we'd be like,
Listen,
whoa.
Too many of them that are associated with me have seen the print and seen more than the print, honey.
What don't mean we can't keep selling it?
I'm gonna say this now.
Yes, sell him as much as possible.
I don't disagree with that. Okay, Teddy Monster. Why can't we have 2? If they have Coke, why can't we have cherry Coke?
Because black people get cracked.
You are my cherry Coke.
Interesting.
Yes, on the market. Ready for consumption.
can't do this.
Oh man, are we still on?
We still on.
You're getting clear.
No, why are you gonna clear us?
Yeah, it's over.
It's over.
So,
Yeah.
We're beating the dead horse now. We're beating the dead horse. It's dead.
Oh my god.
It's not dead. It's never dead. I
Oh,
can
my
breathe
God.
life into anything.
Oh
All
my
right.
god. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna go watch another Bourne episode. This will be episode 5, which means there's still 5 more to go after that.
After all.
I don't know. We'll see what we'll do next time. Maybe next time I'll bring a pillow and a blanket and show you how they'll show some thigh meat. What?
Uh-oh.
Well,
We need to get this private FCN account started. Get these fiduciary responsibilities and obligations taken care of.
yeah. I bet we'll get some advertising dollars if we show more
No,
thigh meat and prints.
Y'all
No.
just gonna get Patreon money.
Page.
Oh yeah, y'all gonna get folks paying for that. It's a lot of creeps out there, man. A lot of fetishes. Let me know what goofy fetish. I want to do like the one that like steps on pies and stuff. Y'all seen that? No, there's a fetish. There's a fetish where you like step on stuff. Like they want to have the camera zoom into your feet.
Bare feet.
Or they tell you what they want you to wear, or it's called crushing. Look into it.
I think we should look into that
Look
for sure.
into crushing. It's awesome. I wanted to start a website called sidepudge.com.
Side pudge
Yes.
to get people's love handles.
Yes. I just wanted to show people's midsections and like them bathing or lotioning, or if they're eating a meal and they're like, yummy. And then
Does it include pouches, little bulges in the front?
Yes. It's
Yeah,
all
people-
the rumply bumps.
People will pay for that.
It's all, and you don't see no faces. You just see the side pudge. You just see.
Don't use me as an example.
okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Very self-conscious of my rumply bumps. Thank you.
So yeah, sidepudge.com. If somebody buys sidepudge.com, I'm gonna be so mad.
You probably should do that right now.
Sidepudge.com.
You should probably do that right now while I
All
close out the show.
All the rumply bumps.
Why are you shaking your head, intern? You trying to buy some subscriptions to sidepudge.com?
All right.
All right.
I like chubby people.
Oh, now you want to participate?
Hey, chubby's rude.
Oh, okay, Cherry Coke.
Doesn't chubbies refer to white women only? Didn't we have this conversation already?
Yes, chubby is a white woman word. Chubby is for white girls. I don't know. It's chubby, and I think it will extend itself to Latinas as well, and maybe Asians. Yes, those. See, but sometimes Latinas. Now, if you're Caribbean, if you're Afro-Latino,
Then
chubby
it
is
don't.
not for you. You're just relegated to thick.
Right. Thick.
You're moved into
yeah.
thick.
Yeah. Yep.
You're into thick.
Yep.
Everybody else is chubby. But like I tell y'all, chubby white girls is magic. Chubby white girls
We out.
is magic.
Okay.
Oh my God. They feel like love and air.